Hoot hoot, everybody. Hoot hoot. I'm Vilfrey Vanderwitch, also known as Vilhelm Vanderbos, a noble owl. And I'm back. Hi, everybody. How are you doing? Who's here? Who's here? Who's here? I see Miri, I see Lapis, Yuno, Jesse, Juso, Natsu. I see Ciel, Ichigo, Joy, Freya. Such a lovely welcome. Thanks, everybody. Mama Bruja and Bruja. Nai, hello. Nodlanai. Maple. Hello, hello, hello. Do I see anyone here from Fontanian Waters? Welcome, welcome. Nyajime. Chum, welcome, welcome, welcome. Temarinara, hello. Come back from the Odyssey movie. Right, I saw that. I haven't read what your reactions were. Man, you really sounded like you spoke Hebrew or Arabic. Really? I was just I was just reading names. Can't wait to find out about this next challenge. Oh, so you're here for the challenge, huh? What a coincidence. I have a challenge for you all. It's a new challenge. I thought about it real hard. I was trying to find a theme. How are you feeling? I'm feeling all right. Thank you. I'm feeling good. I've rested. I have caught up with myself. I still have other stuff to catch up with, but I've had a restful week. Thank you for asking. The challenge looks cool. Nice. We don't know what the challenge is yet, though. I guess you saw the thumbnail, huh? Well, see, I was wondering. I had a couple of ideas. I was wondering, like, how can I do? What is thematic to do? Because I like to keep challenges kind of on theme, you know. So I was thinking, looking around other things, and last year around this time was the Globy Fest thing. So that got me thinking. That's right. There are like summer music festivals and stuff around this time, right? Looks music 80s themed. Yeah, my art was for that thing last year. Okay, so the connection to the thumbnail is that Globy Fest was the whole thing that we got to pick our instrument, our looks, our attire, if we were gonna be like artists at a festival, at a kind of music festival, or attendees. I picked the guitar because I think it's very retro and very fun. Hello Peach Kaiju, by the way. Okay, so music themed, right? That's what I'm thinking. I don't have a logo yet. I have a name though. The new challenge is called Plumy Playlist. I will go through the rules, and then I'll post the post for the actual challenge so that people that are wondering can find it. Plumy Playlist. Yeah, I said hello, Peach Kaiju. Welcome. Yeah, Plumy Playlist. Let me find the instruction, the little instruction thing. Okay, here we go. You ready? Oh.
Hoot hoot.
Hoot hoot.
Thank you for becoming a member.
Whoa.
Dragon Freya.
A new sugar Plumy. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Freya. I need to remember to add that. Wait. No, sugar plumies get prio. They get prioritate. We have a new sugar plumy. Stop the presses. Dragoon Rhea. Is it? Bam. There we go. can we make it fit better? Boom. Kinda. Welcome, Dragon Daff. Welcome, Kiyoshi Nanashi. Thank you so much, Freya. This means a lot. This helps out so much. Let's do the plaque. Let's see. Come on, stretch it. Stretch it. There we go. My Sugar Plumies, my sponsored Plumies. So this new challenge obviously brought to you by the Sugar Plumies. Now joined by Dragoon Freya. Thank you so much. You're gonna get special thanks at the end of this. Yeah. All right, back to the challenge then. Thank you so much though. This is Sugar Plumies is no small thing. Sugar Plumies is a big thing. Sugar Plumies is a very big thing. Thank you. Okay. Challenge rules. Bam. Plumie playlist. This is the new challenge. So the challenge is to make a mix CD type playlist, find a recurring theme, and draw an album cover for it. So make a playlist, 2 to 10 songs of any kind of theme that you want, give it a name, and draw an album cover for it. Then you post your album cover and your written playlist with the tag Plumie Playlist here on YouTube, on the Discord, or, you know, where else is this? X, I guess, Twitter, and Blue Sky. Yeah. And of course, the optional thing is that you can make a Spotify link to your playlist to check it out. I was gonna say you can make a YouTube playlist as well, but YouTube has this kind of really silly thing where when you post a link that has the whole like shared interaction, usually it says SI equals number at the end of it. It gives people an invitation to your DMs via YouTube and also Google, so be careful when you post anything shared from YouTube, okay? Yeah. Okay, so challenge specific rules. It doesn't need to include a character, so it can be a, you know, background, just a background or something that may match. Also, please do not include characters that represent real people, such as VTubers or caricatures, with the exception of your own persona if you're a VTuber as well or have OCs. And or me. You can have some. I can be there. I can be there. I will allow myself to be there if you draw me. This is not a full month though. It's a bit less than a month. Last day for entry is on Friday, August 14th. That's going to be the feature weekend as well. I just said, Freya, I was going to say you could make a YouTube playlist, but YouTube has this weird thing that unless you turn it off and you share a link, if you don't remove the question mark, SI, and bunch of numbers that is in the link, you are giving people a direct invitation to your DMs. So that's something you have to turn off, and I will find a way. I will find if I can write down where to turn it off for people on the Discord. Yeah, you can turn it off, but you have to turn it off. It was on per standard, so please be careful when you share any kind of videos and stuff for people or post it on social media until you've turned it off. So I'll try to look for the instructions again. I think the Plume mods reached out to me with this, so it should be available, so we can post it in the actual challenge thread. Okay. Yeah, and since it connects to your Google account, people get the whole deal of what you call it. People get your full name and stuff sometimes. Hello, Evie. Dark romance, sure. I'm just gonna the usual art rules will still. I can almost speak. The usual art rules are in effect still. Here you go. The challenge rules, and I'll get to questions after, okay? Only submit your own art. Digital or traditional art of all skill levels are welcome. Please do not submit anyone else's entry for them. If you want someone else to join, share the link, share the art challenge with them, and yeah, have them make an account or submit their own entry, please. Do not trace existing art, be it other people's art, screenshots, generated images, or official artwork. Referencing is fine, but make it your own. No screenshots of character creator apps. You can use them for inspiration and references, like when you create a character and you reference off of that, but the final artwork must be drawn by your own hand. Only submit recent artwork created specifically for the challenge. Please do not enter old art that happens to fit within the theme. This might actually be something that could be already done by some people. Because of time limits, a maximum of 3 entries per person will be featured. So you can submit 3. Keep in mind that the more you submit, it depending on if a lot of people enter, you might get less time on your entries. So you can submit up to 3 different covers if you have different ideas, of course. But if you also submit 1 and you make it count, then that 1 entry will get more time featured, possibly. And also, so I got the question if dark romance is okay. Yes, but please, the challenge rule is still no blood, gore, grotesque imagery, or overly suggestive outfits. Suggestive outfits straight up. Keep it safe for work and PG-13. That's a good question about the profanity and songs. They tend to be there. I'm pretty sure there are versions of the songs that are at least, you know, tend to be, how do you say that? Censored, I guess? Like the radio version or something like that. So preferably we keep it PG-13. There's almost always a censored version, yeah. And of course, absolutely no AI generated images allowed. Does PG-13 also mean no dark themes? Yes, it does. You can draw an edgy picture if you want, but again, no blood, no anything, no dark stuff, no dark themes. We are PG-13, and I'm sure you can come up with alternatives or something that will fit and work. The songs I listen to don't often have censored versions. Well, it's a challenge for a reason. So yeah, that is the challenge. Let me post the instructions everywhere. And you guys always surprise me. I'm not gonna lie with the questions. I try to think about like around what people might ask. In like frequently asked questions or like challenge specific rules and stuff. And still let's see, current art challenge. This one can be deleted. There you go. Questions. Let's see. What do we have now? Dark themes, no. No, I'm just gonna I'm summarize it. I'll write it better later. Okay. Dark themes. No. What was it again? Does PG-13 also mean the songs lyrics? The song lyrics. Yes. What else was there? Oh, so the album cover can either be a drawn flower or a character, so it would be able to draw a game character, for example. Yes, you can, yeah. It can be fan art, I suppose, but yeah. YouTube playlist, is YouTube playlist fine too? Is YouTube playlist fine too? Yes, but take care to turn off the and you know, more information about this later. More information about this later. Got it. You also said no real people or VTubers. That's right. Was there something I miss? Yeah, you need to make a playlist, so you can write it, what songs you're gonna have on it and stuff. But the linking the actual playlist is optional. I just kind of want you to write down which songs it is, in case I'm curious what inspired it. Now, I would love to listen to said playlist as I feature it and everything, but I can't do that, sadly. So it's just you're just gonna get impressions from what I see your album cover. Oh, you were asking what else you mentioned that wasn't on the list. Yeah. But that is on the specific challenge rules, like that one. See, it's right there. I'm pointing with my nose. Yeah, nice. All right, let me make the YouTube post public as well, and I will reveal what I'm gonna do, in case anyone is curious. Post. I need to update these things now that I have a thing out. So curious, you're curious. It's gonna be really fun, actually. No problem, Natsu. It wasn't on the list that was up on screen, but thank you for mentioning it in case I'd missed it. It's nice to be back, honestly. Nice to be back. I had a bit of pre-stream jitters. No, actually, my playlist has nothing to do with my thumbnail. I just wanted to use the art again. Let me see. Art challenge. Would you like to join our Palumi playlist art challenge? Playlist art challenge. Check out the instructions in chat or the video description. Remove that. August 14th. Man, I'm writing. This feels so bizarre to be writing August. That's like the deadline. I'm still at it. We're still at it. We're still here, Plumies. Oh. Now, something to keep in mind as well is that these challenges, they stick around, and it's also an encouragement for something. If you can't think of something to draw, this is something you could do. So just because I won't feature like your non-PG-13 album cover or whichever, you can still pull inspiration for that and draw it yourself. This is what I'm trying to show with the art challenge, is that there's a lot of things you can pull inspiration from. I just dress it up as a challenge. But this is something that you could do whenever, wherever. Okay, let's get to the drawing. I wish I could play my songs too. But yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's hard to decide on a theme. I have listened to multiple things. I have a couple of stuff in mind, but I know one that I want to do, and it's gonna be really funny. It's gonna be based on a joke that we already happened. So it's gonna be channel lore. Let's go. Art scene. Okay. Oh my gosh, my cortisol is high. Whew. Oh my gosh. Oh, is this the wrong format? This is gonna be fun. Also, you can be creative with this, but album covers are generally square. Yeah, the cortisol meter, my free membership for making it work like I did last time was up, so I had to get creative, and I wanted to try it now for the next Archie Taxi. But I had some pre-stream jitters because it's been a while, and I'm just kind of like, oh my gosh, wonder if I forgot how to be me, and you know, that kind of stuff. All right, so my songs, I'll type it out here, are actually, I didn't even know this was made by the same person. That's how much I really like the songs, but I had no idea that the artist was the same for 3 of these songs. So that was a surprise. Okay, so I have 3 songs by Hiroyuki Sawano. First one is Allies. Hiroyuki Sawano. Yeah. There's already a theme here just from one song. It's edgy anime songs. Allies, and it's gonna be Gravity Wall. And it's gonna be Shout. Yeah. Then we have Sable by Nano. And Magenta by Nano. Maybe also Savior of Song by Nano. There you go. It's a Sawano and a Nano list. And I don't really have a good name for it, but I'm just gonna call it Edge with acronym because it just makes it edgier. Sawanano, exactly, it's a Sawanano. So that's what it's gonna be called. I know there are edgier songs, but I just for the funsies of it all. I'm gonna bring back the joke of Crowhelm listening to this at the park. This is such a bop. So yeah. Is there a song limit? Is it open to us? 2 to 10 songs. It's in the rules. So yeah. I'm gonna go back to my origins of when I learned my grayscale art, and I'm gonna make it edgy as hoot. Edgy AH. Can you make PG-13 horror images? Watch me. There you go, Yuno gets it. Honestly, I drew a lot of this. I was very inspired by animes and characters such as Black Rock Shooter and stuff like that, especially the artist of Huke. Huke and yeah, no, mainly that. Also Red Juice and stuff like that. A lot of texture, very grungy stuff. So I'm gonna do that. I don't really have a good edgy playlist for this, but we're just gonna do. I'm just gonna find a good beat for this. No, edge doesn't need horror gore. No, slight horror is usually the kind of, you know, you could make a very like very desperate face in dark and stuff like that. You know, it could be. It doesn't have to be blood. It could be like, you know, runny mascara kind of deal. Like you can make horror type images without necessarily be very grotesque. But yeah, if your teeth are too close, like ask if you'd rather. Because Ghost as well. Ghost is very good as well. So yeah, this is my approach, and I am gonna grab my references and put on a song. I wish I could put on any of these songs. Gravity wall to Sigma Tattoo. I'm screaming something to you, whatever something to me. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, exactly. That's a pretty, both of them, Natsu, pretty good. Yeah, I guess so. Bam bam ba-da-dum bam ba-da-dum. I really like the whole questioning, like getting some questions around the whole thing. It's kind of funny because we are like safe for work, PG-13, and then questions are like, can I have blood and gore? No. All right, Crowhelm. Crowhelm it is. Ba, 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 ba. Silly cat. Okay, so let's do some sketching. I already have an idea. I already done a little bit of thumbnailing for this, so I'm just gonna make my my little border here. And it's like this. Yeah, there you go. Okay, it's a jewel case. It's a CD-based kind of album square thing. Okay, let me try something. The good thing is, like, I get to go back to my origins with the edge. My origins, yeah. I was saying so. I was very inspired by Ryohei Huke and drawing a lot of Black Rock Shooter and stuff like that when I actually started developing my own like grayscale style and everything like that. So I did a lot of things with when you were an edgy teen owl. think it was a bit after that, but learning, I really went with these kind of very grungy, very texture like drawings, and I think that's gonna work really well for me here. I'm not gonna lie. Edgy and teen kind of goes together. Yeah, I get that. For me, it was a bit after. It was kind of when I found one of the main inspirations of what I wanted to try to do. I think I'm gonna put a little bit of that in here too with the like maybe a flame from an eye or something like that. That's kind of been used a lot since then, but I feel like Black Rock Shooter did it first, or did it best. So this works really well to just do it messy like this too. Speaking of origins, I came across these during these days. I've just been relaxing and all kinds of stuff. I came across a very interesting YouTube channel. Kind of, you know what? I'm just gonna call. I want to be able to talk. I don't have to be Archie Taxi right now. So let me put on another song. Let me just put on something calmer. I'm thinking if there's something that's in between that I could have a little bit of beat to, but not. Yeah, this works. Okay, is the volume okay? I'm not sure either, Stitcher, because have you seen the lore? Anyway, I came across this. I was just watching some stuff. I was watching some hardware like videos, hardware of like kind of portable Android consoles and stuff like that. Stuff that I really like. That just kind of dreaming of tinkering with someday. So but I got recommended a video, something like some 50-year-old Japanese man. It's just called like, I'm a 50-year-old Japanese man, father of two, I guess. And yeah, so it was essentially a vlog, and it's been a while since YouTube has been a place for vlogs, because especially these kind of like not very heavily edited ones, I feel like YouTube now has become such a huge hyper stimuli thing. You watch a short and it's instantly like, hey, we're gonna do a thing. Ah, oh my gosh. Cut to the next thing. Ah, ooh, ee, ah, ooh, ee, ah. Like it's constant like highlight. Sometimes you see people play a game and they react to something and you're like, what are they screaming at? What are they reacting at? There's like 8 things to look at, but you're not really focusing on what it is that was the funny thing. You see so many names. It's like, I don't know, like MMORPG highlight videos, you know? They're just like, oh, check this out. Oh my gosh, that's sick. And then it's like a boss, and you have like 200 icons on the screen with a character and 20 character names and one teeny tiny boss that you're kind of targeting at. You know. Yeah. And then explosions are happening. And the main thing was that, oh my gosh, they almost wiped, but they beat the boss. It was like such a right on the pixel, right on the frame. They still beat the really hard boss, and I'm just kind of like, this is like watching Toho when you don't know what Toho is. You know, like the whole screen is like full of bullets, and you don't even realize that the little tiny circle is the player that's just dodging everything super perfect. That's I feel like that's how people who don't play Overwatch see a game of Overwatch. Exactly. That's how anyone that doesn't do the thing sees something when it's not edited in a way to cater to people that don't watch the thing. And I feel like I've just somehow reached a lot of you guys with my examples. But yeah, so this guy was just back to the reason behind everything, okay? Hello, Sleepy Prince. So this guy was just setting up a little CRT TV with PlayStation 1, and I think it was like some old Resident Evil game. I remember seeing this game. I never played it, but it was like a light gun game. So it was a first-person shooter Resident Evil game that you played with a light gun. So it was playing Resident Evil Gun Survivor. And he was all like talking about... Oh, hello, Katai. Yeah, three entries like every other rules. It's in the rules. Actually, I'm getting ahead of myself. He's actually setting up a Super Nintendo, like a Super Famicom in Japan, right? And he speaks decent English. It's like Japanese level English where you have a kind of speech quirks here and there, but you're still finding your words, and he's talking about it. And apparently he got kind of laid off. Like, you know, he had like a month left of work, and he was thinking that, you know, he has some things he wants to do, so he's gonna try to make his own company, and, you know, he's just here doing these things. In the meantime, he's kind of helping out at home, and he says that he's just realized that a lot of it at home is just a lot of chores, and the day goes by, and he doesn't really have a lot of hobbies, and he doesn't really have any kind of you know, he doesn't go out with drinking alcohol because he doesn't have any friends that go out with anymore, stuff like that, you know. Still married. He had some shorts about how he buys flowers for his super gorgeous wife, as he would write. Super cute. And he has 2 kids. He takes care of them. He loves them, but he feels like when at the end of the day, there's really not a lot of things that it essentially are, like, he doesn't really have a lot of things to ease down with. And then when he doesn't, it's just like the next day, and it just repeats itself, right? So he was just talking about how he wanted to go back to his origin, and his origin was Pepsi, Doritos, and a video game. So there's a bit of like finding some thrift stuff, finding some retro games, because it was like he just finding his way back to things that he enjoyed, simpler times, like he said. And he's not super good at the games either. He's not been playing these games all his life. He's just someone that is finding his way back to something he enjoyed when he was younger. And I think that's such a lesson to learn. And it also kind of inspired me this week, where I've just kind of been having to relearn how to disconnect a bit, not see everything as potential work or stress out overcoming things, but maybe find the enjoyment in things I used to enjoy as well, and not feel this looming kind of like I should be doing things. Hey Cross, welcome. I'm gonna have Plumie say the thing. Plumie, say the thing.
If you'd like to join our Plumi Playlist Art Challenge, check out the instructions in chat or in the video description.
My gosh, Plumi, you're so cute.
Thank you.
Yeah, you got it. You're welcome. So yeah, of course, you all should watch Vilhelm Vanderbos streams and VODs as pastimes. That's a very excellent pastime. I've spent a lot of time in this pastime of being Vilhelm Vanderbos, so I'm sure you guys wouldn't. Nah. So yeah, it's really adorable and feels very real. The videos he puts out. It's kind of funny little it's kind of reminds me of olden times YouTube. But like olden times, I mean before it became such a I'm gonna be partner and get money off of YouTube, right? He just like he's just playing a game. And in another video, he kind of like, oh, I went to thrift store and I found this guide of how to beat the game. So we're going to try again. And he's getting really antsy at the zombies that show up in the game, in the PlayStation 1 game. He's like, oh my god, so many zombies. Bam, like shooting with this light gun on the little CRT TV. So I've had a lot of fun just listening to the guy. And that the fact that he still has ambition to do something and kind of finds like, the channel is called Ask Japan, and he seems to have a lot of followers, so maybe YouTube picked it up and is put it on people's pages and stuff. But yeah, his idea is that his business idea is that he could work as an agent for people that kind of want to do things in Japan. So he will, locate the thing that you're after. Do you want to get a almost like a broker in a way, Do you want to get some retro game or something like that? He'll look it up for you. Where you if you want to like book things, he'll help you out too. So yeah, it's pretty good. He has pretty decent English. So I think he could do well with that. A lot of people are very eager to visit Japan, so that's something that could be a good thing. So yeah, I really wanted to share that because it felt very real. It felt very nice. It's so nice because there used to be a lot of vlogs on YouTube as well. People just doing their thing, talking about their experiences, and that's kind of how I come across a lot of hobbies, a lot of different things people do. But the longer they do it, and the more successful the channels become, the more kind of editors get hired, or they try to make more of it. They try to expand, and then. But this guy is just putting it up kind of raw footage almost. Setting it up pretty smart still, but... So it was quite refreshing, and it just really, it was really nice to see. Kind of inspiring, the whole thing of like back to my origin, and I found that resonated really well with me. Because sometimes I find myself very much like... kind of lost at what to do when suddenly I have time and I'm just kind of used to working a lot, Not in a super bad way or anything like that. I enjoy doing what I do. But you don't always have to do that, It doesn't always have to be the thing. If everything always becomes just like if you only had to play video games, let's say you really love playing video games, but if you only had to do that on a specific time, on a specific day all the time, it would kind of feel like work, Like I do commissions, I draw. I'm actually working on a commission, not right now obviously, but we got I can show you guys the current ongoing commission, which is Lapis's character. Here you go. Here's the current commission. I've been working on this. I really enjoy it. And I also draw for myself in between as well. So this is an ongoing commission. Really happy with how it's turning out. I still have to do a little bit of effects on this, but it's yeah. This is Lapis's character. I figured I'd show it because I haven't gotten around to actually working on it on stream. And this character has been there for some of the art challenges. Yeah, exactly. Was with the crossover challenge, I think. And so yeah, I got to draw him. Getting all the details in right now. It's not very far from being done, I feel. We're just gonna go in and then touch it up a little bit. It's been fun to do. Figure out the shines and everything like that. So yeah. But I also like drawing for myself as well. I have other things to work on, so art is absolutely lovely. I will say though, now that I had time and was gonna... That's part of the whole finding your origin kind of thing, right? There was a white feather that fell in front of my feet when I was walking to the gym last week, and I was like, Vil? I don't have white feathers though! I'm not that old! I guess I have white feathers right now. But it's nice that you thought of me. Thank you, Tamarinara. I seem to be popping up everywhere for people, you know? I guess you guys just miss me when I'm gone, huh? Thank you so much. I miss you guys too. What's up with the title thing in the corner? Oh yeah, that's part of the challenge. The challenge is to write a playlist, make a playlist, and this is my playlist. I call it Edge for now. And these are the songs in my playlist, and I'm drawing the cover. That's the challenge right now, that you draw. You make a playlist. Have you ever had a dream where you have a dream and a dream? Yeah, I'm stuttering a bit. Well, yeah, you make a playlist of some songs, find a recurring theme in them, and then you draw an album cover for them. Maybe I should make it properly edgy too. Angry eyes are edgy. Everywhere I see Vil. You know what? I'm gonna show you guys. I got a message from Jesse Loom. That's was in chat here before. And like, oh. I guess I should cap off my outfit for these the raiders, huh? Hello, raiders. Pal World, huh? Pal World Leon Jr. Did you change your name? Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. I am currently Vilfree, the Witch, at your service. However, I also go by Vilhelm Vanderbos, Noble Owl, still here. Loving the Witch at Atelier cosplay. Thank you ever so kindly. My plumies have told me they saw a lot of connections and likenesses. So I figured, why not be a witch? Mama Bruja, you're gonna go grind stuff. I go grind stuff. Got some events and quests. Yeah, Mama Bruja be grinding. Good luck on the grind. Hello there, Leon Sarugaku or Pal World Leon Jr. Hope everything went well on your stream. How was your stream? I'm currently working on my entry for my new art challenge, which is make a music playlist and then you draw your a cover for it. I was gonna take my hat away because it just messes. You know what? I'm gonna give you guys a little treat. Let's do this. Oh. Oh. This looks a little different, doesn't it? It's just variations. Hello, Neko, by the way. Thank you so much for the art for the schedule this week. Oh, I literally took off my glasses. I literally took off my glasses. Treat. No treat. Hi, mute. Boom. Treat, no treat. CL knows it. What you guys talking about? Taxes. Oh, shucks. Yeah. TREAT. It's fun that you guys know it when I want. That one lives rent-free in my head. For those that don't know it, it's just at least I've seen it as a Resident Evil one. As a Resident Evil thing. I think it's generated voices. I think it's generated voices to make the whole thing happen. It's just really silly how it just sounds. The voices are made with like samples from the games or something. It's so funny. Treat. Oh, excellent. I know it from like Resident Evil. So it's just Leon going treat. So we're gonna get an SNHCK snack. Oh, come on, I spelt it. Leon and spell. I have sugar plumies. They're mine though. Cookie. Who gave you a license to give out cookies on stream, huh? Huh? No, plumies. Oh, I actually haven't turned on the thing I wanted to have on. Let's see if it works. I wanted to try using this for when I draw. It's might not work that well right now, but here. Okay, so you see me a little bit in the dark now, right? I'm a little bit in the dark right now. Yeah? Look what happens when I use Lapis's commission. I'm using people use this for games, but I figured, what if I use it for art? It just casts light on whatever whatever the color is. But I draw in grayscale, so it's not gonna change that much. Well, at some point, yeah, I get reflected lights from the actual screen, yeah. All right, let's get back to this. I need to put in a little bit of mileage on this, since there's less time. I have other things to draw. I'm a busy artist. I figured I would do that instead. This is pretty cool. This is a fun little idea. All right, let me bring out my straight up my inspirations here. Can it be 10 seconds max because my playlist has 12? Yes, 10 seconds of 10 songs max. I guess 2 are not gonna make the cut. I guess you make a smaller playlist. Rudu got rudu. At least that's how I decided it, so. Oh. Was someone asking? Shiny owl like Pokemon. Yeah, the little the little owl here, or you mean me? What song stays, what song will go? Yes, sadly, if they you have to blame someone, blame the owl that made the rules. Meant you, yeah, figured. Just because I'm shiny and the background changes with me. Nine are left. Let's see if they stay. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, it's like spring cleaning. It's like cleaning. Once you have to start getting rid of stuff, then it's not just the minimum. More things go. You gotta make a dent. Not sure what to do with this. Keep asking yourself what brings you joy. Does that work for you, Joy? Does this spark joy? I don't know. Does this trigger joy? No, I don't think I'm gonna involve a hand here right now, actually. I'm just gonna make it simple and then add some stuff later. It works impressively well since I'm already there. Nothing gets thrown out. Unless you kind of redefine what spark means. Does it trigger you and then it goes? It's the opposite. It's not like, does it spark joy or does it make joy angry? Then it goes. Playlist brings all the joys, all the joy to the yard. Hello, Jesse, welcome. Yeah, I was telling you, I was gonna tell you guys about the me popping up everywhere. Yeah, that's a good one. Jesse was like, "Oh look, I found you as a perfume," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, well let's see." I kid you not. Let me show that. Let me show that perfume. Let's see. Here we go. I'll cut it out a little bit. Okay, here. First of all, here's the box. Pretty much like very dark, kind of bluish green, like the kind of emerald. And going into green. Yeah. And there's just like the booklet inside with green. Have a bit of green elixir. Bam. And then we were like, oh, so what fragrance would I have? I wonder what fragrance I would have if I made a perfume myself. And I started thinking, and I did not think about like men's cologne, men's perfume. I thought, of course, for women, so to say. So I was thinking like, well, I would probably think of something like out of the teas that I like, you know, so maybe jasmine scents, maybe some rose, like rose petals and stuff. But then was maybe for men's. Honestly, I really like the scent of bergamot on it, something a little citrusy and tea. And you know, I kid you not, Jesse looked up what this perfume, the fragrance combination of it all, and there's a lot of citrus. There is a lot of citrus. There's tea, mate, cotton, rose. What is this like? Oh, this is like lily of the valley, magnolia, and you got actual bergamot and mandarin in this. So like I think Jesse, you said it best when we were like, oh, did I just find Vil from the perfume alternate universe? I'm like, I guess so. It actually comes in a green and gold case. I'm like, wow. Not me just liking bergamot perfume and then that exists. All right, I need to edge this up a little bit. Hold up. Immediately wanted to get it, but it's expensive. Yeah, I bet it is. You recommend? I don't know what the exchange is and how pricey it is, but it does look pricey. What does my hair do when I do this anyway? Okay. Understood. Yeah, it's fancy stuff, which also kind of is in line. Maybe some layered hair like this. I don't know. Man, it's been a while since I've drawn my origin. Oh, maybe. 5 bananas. It's not 5 bananas anymore. Look at this hair. Look. Hua. 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 Speaking of Bill showing up everywhere, oh my gosh, it went from everywhere I go I see him. It went from, oh, there was actually an owl hooting. I thought, oh my gosh, is it Bill? And now it's just birds. I saw feather, instant Bill. If you convert the price to dollars, it's $55. $55? Wait, is that expensive for a perfume? I guess so. It must be. I don't know. I feel like 55 isn't too much, is it? I'm sure it's got its different value of it all. Yeah, it must be expensive to import it, because it is like a national perfume there, right? Because I think the import cost is a bit. 150 euros. Okay, yeah. Yeah, the import. The import. It is national, yeah, because it said something like Rio de Janeiro, yeah? Janeiro, you say? I don't remember. $150. $150. 150 euros. That's like 160 something dollars, isn't it? Dang. Yeah, no, that's maybe there are some perfumes with those fragrance what do you call it again? Not fragrance codes, but what is it called? Signature? I don't remember. There's a word for it. Fragrance notes, thank you. It was one of them. Import tariffs. Import tariffs. They do me like a Final Fantasy VI special boss. Fades away. Another playlist idea that I had, I don't know if I'm gonna get around to it because of how there's less time to work on this. This is 1 week less usually, but maybe we'll see if I do. But another idea I had was if I did like maybe some RPG battle themes. So you guys know I like my RPG battle themes. It would be pretty easy to find perfumes with those notes. I'd imagine just time consuming. Well, maybe if we could find something that is it might be, who knows. On the Dragons, yeah. That's a pretty good one. Totally gonna do this. There's a lot of ideas for this. Personally, I feel like I could do like some retro game soundtrack, and then kind of draw, you know, draw myself or something in the style of that retro game. Like put some what's it called? Put some okay, I'm actually gonna put a hand in this anyway, because it just makes sense. I'm doing a little tech wear like here. And then I want to have a crow. I don't know if this wing is gonna work. We'll see. Let's do the full wing from over here already. Like this. We got some smaller ones here. I got the big plumage here. Very pretty. Secondaries, tertiaries. There you go. It's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. And make sure to give him the proper hair length. Hello, Moonlit. Welcome, welcome. No, it's my own character, but I'm definitely making them edgy anime, so that would make sense actually. It's a Vilsona. I have one that goes a bit edgy, dark like this. Inverted colors, if you will. It's very Uchiha coded. You're right. Just merge everything, cause that's just how I ride. And Make some pretend like ruins or something in the back. This burb also needs to have some silhouette. And a little bit more of body. Just a little bit of body. Pretty good, pretty good. Shimpuru is besto. And then for a logo, yeah? Probably do something that's here's what logo designers do not want you to know. The technique logo designers do not want you to know. Blip, 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 blip. Boom, 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 boom. That's pretty good. This is a pretty good, you know what? Saving that one. It's not the one I'm looking for. It's very, very, yeah. It's actually not. Because if I do a P, you see which one it is. It's similar though. Hello, Jay. Look, it's you might recognize the font if I see. Actually, funny you would say that, because a long time ago was commissioned to do metal covers, and I can actually do the metal font. I had to do it. I had to draw it myself. But so I can actually do it. I used to doodle it a lot, even though I didn't really listen to a lot of metal. I can't find the one I'm looking for. I don't even know if I still have it here. This is a pretty good one as well. Oh, you're new here. Welcome, welcome. Sorry. I'm occupied with my art challenge. Well, see, I am Vilhelm Vanderbos. Noble owl. Usually, I would look like this. Whoa, what's that? That's a weird. I look like this. Usually. But since my plumies, that's you guys in chat, were telling me that I remind them a lot about Witch Hat Atelier, I made it a little extra thing to kind of do a cosplay, so I look like Keyfree based off of my own hair and everything. So I could see the resemblance. But yeah, I'm an artist. I'm a cozy streamer generally. I host art challenges. And as you see now, I'm doing one. The art challenge is that you make a playlist. Make a little playlist, 2 to 10 songs, and then you kind of just rewrite them out, give the playlist a name, and then you draw a cover art for the playlist. And for a fun little contrast, I am I looked up some older songs that I would listen to that are a little bit more on the edgy anime side. So as a little contrast to my usual cozy stuff, I'm drawing edge. So yeah, so I do art streams and art challenges for the community. We have a Discord as well where you can upload things. You can also upload it on YouTube if you like to draw. Any skill level is welcome. And then by the end of the month of this challenge, I'll do a feature stream where everyone's art is shown that has entered the challenge.
We have a Plumie community Discord. Use the invite link that got posted in chat to join.
The digital style can also be good. The trick to do like a proper logo is not to just settle for something that is in the font selector. It's to actually draw on it after. Maybe use it as a base. Papyrus. Human. Brr, brr. The owl, Plumie, on my head. I need something square. I need something square for my edge. Okay, you know what? We're gonna outsource this. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. It is Mega. I thought I had Megaton. Megaton. OPLMN Neo Myriad No Minion. Huh? Microsoft. I don't have Megaton anymore. Okay, I'm gonna have to reinstall Megaton. Megaton. Dum 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 dum. Alright, install all of them, please. Install 4 fonts, got it. Now I think I have to restart. So I must save. I have to restart art challenge, Plumie playlist, and let me just save this one here. Because I don't think it recognizes new fonts. I don't know how to do it. So, be right back. Boom. Boom. Okay. Now I'm gonna find my Megaton. Megaton. Heavy, irregular, heavy, irregular. There you go. Now we're talking. All right, I think it might be better at the top, but I'm just gonna add some more, work a little bit more on this for now, and then we'll see where it fits better. This song does not fit. Epic battle. Sure. Dun, 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 dun. It's very nice. Dun, 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 dun. You blink and you miss it. Haven't you heard? There's an artsy taxi thing. I found my speed. Honestly, thank you all so much for the whole RT Taxi thing, because I used to feel like in order to draw something, a concept, everything, I needed hours. I needed hours to be free to just do it undisturbed. But with RT Taxi, man, I do stuff with things that half an hour. That's kind of a bit mind-blowing, not gonna lie, to me. So yeah, you guys really helped me find my confidence in the drawings. I can play around more. It's really fun. I'm just like, this thing, I know, no, blah, 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 you know, redraw it like it's nothing. Because it's like, what is half an hour with good company? You know. That though, that's one of the parts of me finding my origins, so to say. Is that the fact that I've had a hard time just drawing on my own whenever I maybe I don't have like a stream to watch or something like that, because I'm just kind of missing. It's kind of tricky because I don't really go into the zone a lot when I'm doing it on stream. Because I'm alert, I'm looking at chat, I'm looking up at chat, so I'm doing a couple of lines, looking up at chat, so it's kind of really tricky to lock in when I'm not streaming. No, the Will stream is just like I'm just looking at you guys. You know, it's kind of this is basically how it goes, right? Just do a little something here. Here's how the streams tend to go. I'm just waiting. Like, are they looking? Are they looking? Are they looking? They blinked! Accurate, uh-huh. I do feel very, very well rested. I'm having a lot of fun. You get me on my silly from the get-go. Thank you for your patience. I needed a little bit of rest. It was getting a little stressful being behind on things. And wouldn't you know it, I still haven't made a merch a merch menu. Ah, it's fine. Shoganena. Make a run for it. Go, go, go. Run, run, run. Thank you so much, Freya. Have a good one. I need to make an Spotify account. Yeah, red light, red light art fight. I'm looking. You don't notice the effect as much here, but I think without Achoo! I made it so my eyes don't get affected. So my eyes are a little bit glowing when I'm drawing like this with the it's not even being affected. What? What's going on? It's supposed to. Weird. It's not changing. Does it change now? No. What? Oh well. The effect is lost. Have I been tabbing around too much? There we go. So here, when it's dark, Vilfree's eyes are already kind of dark, but without, adds this kind of slight gloss effect. I think is pretty cool. It's accurate too, after all. But just with the slight thing. Achoo! Okay, let's do the cool thing again. Oh my goodness. The achoo? Acting. It's acting. You thought I had a cold. Acting. I'm okay, sniffle sniffle, I'm okay. I thought it was really funny last time when I actually did sneeze and I was just like, oh, where's the button? I love that was an actual one. I remember that, that was funny. Commitment to the bit. What bit is my life? It's just how it works. Do you guys, well, what is the, I don't know, most peculiar sneeze you've heard? I have two. One was a friend that would kind of go like, hey, hey, and then it sounded so squeaky. Like I can't even do it. It was so like pew, a chew kind of a thing. My colleague never sneezes under 3 times in a row. Yeah, I getcha. Yours is like that. You know what? I took the pew sound at one point and just out of sheer principle used it and replaced it for like a silenced gun in the video. Choo 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 choo. I was like, it's so high pitched, it's perfect for like a silenced gun a la old school, like, I don't know, James Bond stuff, you know? Choo choo choo. I also know one that essentially almost spells out a chew, which I thought is super funny, super cute. You just hear him go like a chew, almost super soft, super gentle, but also spells out the chew. I think that one's really nice. Your uncle used to neigh like a horse? Like a chew. I'm just trying to imitate and I can hear it. A chew. That's funny. Mine are very loud usually. Up until I've tried multiple ways to silence them. I actually even tried like holding my breath, but it literally felt like my eyes were gonna like jump out of their sockets or something. It felt like it, obviously not actually happened. So I found that the best way to do it is when I start feeling like I'm gonna sneeze is just to exhale as much as I can, and then just let the whole whatever's left in my lungs be the sneeze. So I'm just kind of like you hear that pretty much. When I actually manage to do it, when I have like a when I have hay fever and stuff, and it just catches me off guard, and my whole body just wants to like get rid of everything that is kind of annoying, or like the whole allergy thing, then it gets really like almost painful. Holding your sneezes builds a lot of pressure. Yeah, it does damage, exactly. Like so I don't do that unless I really absolutely need to be quiet somewhere. But I found that was the best way to kind of be kind of quiet about it. Is just kind of have less air in my lungs when I need to sneeze. So then it doesn't hurt. It doesn't feel like it does damage. But what feels like does damage is when I'm allergic and I have those like 6 to 7 sneezes in a row and they're really loud and I'm kind of running out of air and it still keeps going. It's just really feels like it's hurting me. Probably is. Good thing I don't do that often. Have an absolute dad sneeze. Huak chua. Huak. I love the spelling. Huak chua. That's really funny. I love that it's a safe space we can just talk about how we sneeze. That's such a self-conscious thing for people sometimes, but I mean it's just how it goes. Sometimes people make you feel bad for it, you know? Acting. Acting. Method actor. I'm Natsu now. Actually focus on my breathing when I get the itch. You focus on your breathing. You go into full Zen mode. Like, oh. Yeah. Natsu has a very sneezy sneeze. I try to hold my sneeze when I'm in class. Yeah, I get that. It's a natural thing though. I just feel like I will usually just kind of grab a bit of my my shirt or something and muffle it a bit. That can be a very dad sneeze too though. Mostly I'm the one, if I see someone have a sneeze, I say the word. See someone have a sneeze, say the word hachu. And there it goes. You call it out, you call it before it happens, huh? Man. There's a lot of things around it. What do you say when you sneeze? It's Gesundheit, Prosit. I never knew what to say in Spanish, honestly. I heard much later that people say salud, but I never knew. Because Swedish. Say Prosit. You say sorry? How about what you say to someone that sneezes? You say sorry to them? Just bless. Oh, bless you. Yeah, that's true. That's true. No worries, Jess. Also, hello, Jess. Usually just do a little sniffle before I go. Achoo! Achoo! I usually would say it, but I'll say it to myself as well. If I'm sneezing about like 6 or 7 sneezes, I just add it like, it's not even that funny. It's like, yeah, okay, it's not that funny. You know? It's not that good of a time. I usually end it on that, but sometimes I will say that to other people that just keep going. It's like, okay, oh, bless you, bless you. Okay, I'm not gonna say it again. Okay, yeah, it's not funny anymore. It's not even that funny anymore. Gesundheit, Schönheit, Weisheit. Oh. Besonders for one sneeze, morgen muy weer if you sneeze 3 times in a row. Ah, okay. So for my system is like always at least 2. 2 for a normal sneeze, 3 it's 3 is like one of those like I need to dress, or it's kind of like warning on a cold kind of sneeze for me. And anything more than that, 4 and more, that's allergies. That's my system. Hello Maria, welcome. Hello Kagome. Those close to me wait a bit for my sneeze spells to end. Any more than 2, you say you need medicine. Yeah, okay, I guess I get you. The weirdest ones are just the 1, you know? Like how do you only have 1? Then someone's talking about you. Is that why I sneeze so many single sneezes? Plumies! What are you saying about me? Actually, never mind. It's for your right to know and for me to never know. You're pretty. Am I pretty? Oh, thank you. Do this one I do only with my family. If I'm close, I move away from every sneeze or cough for the funnies. You move away? When I sneeze, I've gotten the occasional shocked, dear Lord. Oh my gosh. There's this GIF, there's this animated GIF of a dog that goes like, also sneezing, choo, choo, and then it has this kind of like unfocused eye because there's a third one happening, you know? With the ear kind of like one is up, the other one is like flopped. It looks really, and then the last one happens, and then usually it's like cut into this huge bomb explosion. Like Miri's short with the with me and Keyfree and stuff like that. Kind of like that at the end, like that boom. Like the last sneeze, like Natsu's last sneeze is just it's a Final Fantasy attack. You know? I need to put up prism wall so that and no one in the vicinity, like the rest of the party doesn't have the doesn't take damage, but it's a very strong attack. You have to use sneeze 3 times, and the third one does extra damage. Solar flare. Goes like sneeze, sneeze, and then suddenly it's like solar flare. Sound wall, yeah, sonic boom. Sonic boom. Oh my god, I totally forgot that I would do the sonic boom thing in Stardew Valley with Kent. I had totally forgotten about that. It's like, why did it feel so natural to say sonic boom? Oh, that's right, Stardew Valley. Gosh, I'd forgotten about that. Hey, that's pretty nice, sonic boom. Oh man. That's been a while. That's been years. No, this doesn't work. Wait, I think I have fire. I have no, it's on the no. I don't have the fire here. I really need to put the brushes in here as well. Time to revisit Stardew Valley, right? Sonic Boom! Flash Kick! And we'll just do all the Street Fighter moves. I swear I can do water, I can do fire with this brush. I like my brush. Crowhelm has like a gray strand, right? I can't switch to Crowhelm here, so I'll have to I don't fully remember which of them are, but he has now. What happened to his eye? Something isekai protagonist. Won't find out. You'll have to wait until season 3 to find out. This also reminds me of man, that's such an old anime. So when I was looking into everything Final Fantasy, right? Around my Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 8, Final Fantasy, didn't play a lot of 9. But 10, a bit of 11 even. That was a while back. Chunibyo, yeah, kinda. But it reminds me of another show because I was looking up everything Final Fantasy, including like a really old movie that was based on Final Fantasy V. Like really old anime. I didn't even know that was a thing. But they also did a show called Final Fantasy. Was it Unlimited? Main character is okay, one of the main characters, Kaze, walks around with this kind of covered up cannon for an arm. And every episode, it's very old school. So every episode there would be this this kind of like sequence of him picking 3 elements and then shooting his like demon gun at the enemy, at the monster. Has anyone seen this? This is super old stuff, I bet. I thought it was really funny because first of all, the song is very catchy. When he gets into the "I've chosen the soil to bury you in" or something like that. Man, everything is coming back to me now. Mother of everything. And then it's some kind of materia name or something. I'll see if I can play it. If I get flagged, this part gets muted. All right. I've chosen the soil for you? Question mark. Summoning Final Fantasy Unlimited. Hey yo. Well, this doesn't look right. Oh, this is no. Let's see. Final Fantasy Unlimited gun? Question mark. Demon shot. Mazabrak. That's right. Okay, we go. Can barely hear it. Surete no Minamoto. Mazabrak. Like has 3 different things. I'll post it on the Discord. Soiru. Oh good, this could be a Ruby thing with the elements in the little bullets. I love these things. Those, I miss shows like this. When I watch some of the retro stuff, it's so funny. That the Monster of the Week kind of shows. They have this kind of ultimate attack. Shokanju Phoenix! And it just fires it at the... it just kind of does different Final Fantasy summonings with this demon gun. This was around the time I watched like Advent Children and the Last Order and all those Final Fantasy stuff. It's really fun. At the time, was things were a lot more accessible, I guess, during that time of the ships that sailed the high seas. Of the interwebs. But yeah, then after that there was a certain purge and it was kind of hard to find things anymore. There's boss music. That's just me fighting this boss. It's okay, it's okay. You can stay with my wings. Let's see, do I have wings? I have wings. Wow. I can take cover under my wing, it's fine. I'll take care of this. This looks pretty majestic, this outfit, now that we've had the kind of my full like long hair, no glasses, eye covered. It's a very nice angle. Honestly, this picture can stay. Still stuck on the no glasses. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Can I have my normal glasses? Oh. Aside from the pin kind of just hovering on nothing, it's not bad. This looks pretty good, but I got my other eye closed for reasons. But I guess if you like glasses, this might be a critical hit. Bill has drawn out his wings. I've drawn them. I feel like this could be Keyfree's dad. Oh. My look, my vibe. Dad free. Critical hit. This looks so different from my usual. You can still see it there if you know me well enough, I guess. Belarus? Who's Belarus? Who? Vilfrey, yeah, Vilfrey. Proper Vilfrey. I'm not trying to be smart about the name. I don't know who that is, but I'll look him up. Aura farm with toggles. The toggles are very important. Oh, that one. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I can see it. I have actually read it to that point, but it's not like revealed for a lot of people, so I feel like even though I would like to talk about like Witch at Atelier, I think it's just safest to stick to what the anime has revealed, yeah. I honestly got sent a picture of another character I hadn't seen while I was like watching the anime, right? I just got sent a picture of a character I hadn't seen, and my eyes were really like character shows up, like if this was the character and I saw them, my eyes went like oh no, I don't know the character, don't know the character, looking around the character, no the character, typing, why would you send the character I don't know yet, that character is not from the manga, from the anime. I'm trying really hard to not look at the character. Oh my gosh. I was very much like that. How goes the arting today? Pretty good. Read the manga, not all of it. I'm taking my time. I'm taking my sweet time. I've gotten pretty good at not registering a lot of detail when it happens. When someone sends a picture or something of something that feels like I don't recognize. Oh, looking away. I've gotten better at it because of the art challenges. Because, you know, when I gather your entries, I have a look at them. I generally just get the general vibe and gist of it to make sure that it fits the entry. And then I'm just kind of like, well, you know, kind of not register details because I want to get that. You guys get a genuine, like, impression from when I talk about them. Because I wanna take a closer look together with you guys, you know? You've learned to blur your own vision. Yeah, right? It's just really like, no. Looking around. It's pretty cool looking, honestly. I'm gonna put a lot of textures into this. Everything. While you all were having fun, Will was studying to not put pictures in long-term memory. Honestly, anything I see will later come back to me if I'm not careful. My brain processes a lot of stuff. For better or worse. So I just kind of do my best to just not register. But with art challenges I kind of need to, because, you know, we have art challenge rules. Art challenge rules. We're the art challenge. And we rule. Man, freaking Fallout 3 memes. Yeah, the annoying thing when there's a show or something is like a joint kind of hashtag kind of deal, right? Is that you sometimes gets posts from like anime, like from the anime, or you get, because you're like, oh, you like this anime, look at this other post people are making that is related, and then it's like manga stuff that are way further ahead. It's not nice. It's not very nice. Not very nice. I'm also not very fond of the kind of content creators that just jump on that. Oh my gosh, this just happened. This reaction, and let's talk about it and stuff like that. It's like, all right. There should be some kind of embargo involved, you know? You guys know what an embargo is? Basically, you're not allowed to make content or post content about things until a certain date. Like, for instance, I got, when Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar came out, I got the code early, but I wasn't allowed to stream it until a certain day, like 2 days before release or something. But you actually get access to it way earlier, especially if you are like doing stuff like, if you're a Kickstarter alpha early thing, you might get it, but you're not allowed to stream it, otherwise you get banned or you get it blocked. So, yeah. Famous fan artists are posting major spoiler right after the manga chapter released in Japan. I know that happened with an artist as well. Might be talking about the same one. I don't know. I mean, it probably happens a lot. The one I saw was for Demon Slayer. And this guy was really well known. Generally for his art, right? And he usually didn't do a lot of personal stuff. It was very caught up in the whole commission grind. But for some reason, out of all the things he did for Demon Slayer, and I don't even know much about Demon Slayer. I haven't watched or read it. Because it kind of came out and became popular when I was the most burnt out on anime. But this guy just essentially took a very important main character death scene and fan arted it and put it on his like main account. Yes, very impactful, very important, very beautiful, but what the heck? What are you thinking? Like, it's like the season wasn't even announced when that was gonna happen. Like multiple, like end of the coming season in a year or something, and you know what? Oh my gosh, I was so like upset or just kind of like inspired by this. It's like, yeah, I don't care that you don't do that to people. You don't do that to the people that are following the anime, because I don't care if it's been out longer. It's just that's terrible. Oh, I'm missing my my end spot for the stream. I've turned off my alerts because I've had a week off, so to say. But so it's a good thing I check the time. But yeah, here's the general gist of my idea. The songs are very are kind of edgy. You can I'll write them down which songs they are if you guys are curious. But yeah, it's I'm gonna do them like this. Yeah, I'm a little torn about which chat atelier. Like on the meantime, I've read a bit ahead, but at the same time, I'm just also kind of like, but I kind of want to take my time with it. I'd rather not be like, you know, rather people not assume that everyone has read everything there is just because it's available, you know. So I've read a bit ahead, and I've also kind of like decided to wait a bit longer. Maybe I'll read a little bit later again. I'm just taking my time with it. I have a couple of other mangas to read as well. There's one from a while back that I don't know if the pace is just kind of off, but I found it funny. It's called something like Red Ranger. That becomes like in another world or something, and basically it's an isekai like many other things, but this is the leader of a kind of Sentai group like Power Rangers. Red Ranger, the leader, fights a monster, and because of that fight he kind of transports to another world with the Ranger powers, the whole transformation powers. So it's really funny because whenever they do like, you know, transform and pose, and then the explosion that happens behind them, that explosion actually happens. And you have this kind of like the kind of mage girl that he pairs up with always comments on the stuff that is happening that's so nonsensical with his ranger abilities and powers, right? So it really is kind of like, oh no, your dream has really inspired me, and I will be here to protect your dream. And it kind of transforms, and meanwhile this like mage girl is behind him. It's like, okay, that's great, but wait, and it just like poses, I will fight this monster that threatens your dream. Boom, and the mage girl, you see them in the background like, ah, getting completely like exploded by the background effects. Everyone is just really like, what the hell, did something explode behind you? How is he doing that? Yeah, so it's a really fun read, at least for starters, but I'm gonna see like if I can, yeah. Let me see if I find the title. Red Ranger Isekai manga ? There you go. Red Ranger becomes an adventurer in another world. Let me show you. Oh yeah, Mage Girl, of course, is the Oh, yo, anime? Anime ? Crunchyroll. Okay. I'm gonna have to look this up. Maybe I saw this at some point that this was gonna come out or not, but here, boom. Oh, here you go. Here you go. Here's the page from first volume. He transforms like, ah, boom. It's like, what in the world? How did he transform like that without any magic? Wait, why is everything blowing up? Calm down, Idola. Why is everything blowing up? Like, boom. Every time he transforms, because he does these kind of crazy poses and stuff. That one's pretty funny, just for the vibes. Anyway, here's my progress shot for the Edge album. We should be able to get here now. No, your wing hurt. No. Gotta rest up, Mochiro. Another question about the art challenge. Is it alright if my friend and I are allowed to do each other's OCs and have similar playlists? Why with all these on the edge questions? You're allowed to draw your OC. And or me. I suppose if you've given each other permission, but as per the rules, you're not allowed to draw anyone else's OCs. Anyone that's representing someone else. But it's OC, it's not representing them, right? You're getting the teacher experience. I know there are no silly questions. I will find answers to all of them, but I'm tempted to just go like, no, rules say no. Oh yeah, well they are OCs. That's okay. It's just meant to, like, if they have their own persona or something like that, then yeah, it's better not. But yeah, this is the idea, is that, okay, you don't have to share a Spotify playlist to this. You don't have to share the actual Spotify playlist, but a written playlist. So if people recognize the songs or are curious and maybe want to look up the songs, they can do that. So that is a requirement that you post the track list of your album art, album cover, yeah? Okay. Really looking forward to drawing more of this. This is really nice. Sorry for your random question. No, it's all right. It's all right. They're not really bad questions. And you're completely correct in asking, because it is one of those like, well, would this be okay? Because, you know, the rules don't really cover everything. So don't feel bad about it. I'm just always like, man, I'm trying to think what could be asked. Better be sure, exactly. What is the YouTube part mentioned in the Discord rules? Well, it's the fact that I got the question if you can share like a YouTube playlist. Oh, my cortisol is really low. Is it even working? It is working. Okay. Cool. And I'll answer that just in a moment. Let me set up to wrap up. Set up to wrap up. Let's to go. It is this one. There we go. Oh, and pardon me. There you go. Hutsu, everybody, Hutsu. Hutsu. Okay, so the thing about the what program were you drawing on? I don't recognize it. Really, it's Clip Studio. Kuripo Studio. Hello, Abe. And about the whole YouTube thing is the fact that when you share a link from YouTube, I have turned it off. But whenever you click a share link, you know, like not just from the URL, but when you do I'm gonna share something, then the URL ends up getting like an added bit. Like I'll show you guys here. This is I'll do half of this. This is for one of my songs, the Alice song. Let me show you what I mean. Share, and let me just copy this. Copy. Okay, got it. Here, okay. So whenever you copy, when you share a link with the share button, you get something like this. Let me just grab text. Let me just copy it. Okay, boom. So you get a little Can you just I think full screen is good. Okay. All right. So you get a link like this. It's actually longer, just in case. I just didn't do the whole thing. But you see that part where it says SI, share like interaction. If I do this, question mark, the whole share interaction part, SI, is not needed for the link to work. That information is only for YouTube to know whenever someone clicks that link that they got it because you shared it and it came from you. The only problem now is that whenever you have the SI part, the question mark SI part in your link, it also, it now automatically gives whoever you share that link to the right to DM you or be in your DMs on YouTube. And not just YouTube, but your Google account connected to YouTube. So this has been a massive doxing risk for VTubers or anyone alike, honestly. And this is something that you can turn off. And I don't know what makes it be on automatically. Maybe if you're a brand account like I am, or if you're a creator. But this is something that is there, and I'm gonna post the information on how to turn it off. But since it's a little bit tricky for everyone to maybe find their way around there to turn it off, I just figured better just say not to post it. But you can post if you remove the SI part. If you have a link that looks like blah 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 blah, you know, like this, they're super long. But if you just make sure you just kind of select and remove everything to before the question mark, that is your link to your playlist or whatever it is that you're sharing. You can just do that and you're safe. Can we copy and paste the URL without using the share button? I would use the share button for a playlist because usually the playlist will have a lot of extra question marks. Like, let me show you an example here too. Let me go to one of my playlists just from the browser. I'm gonna go to playlist, and there's like a where to start playlist. There's like a sleep aid playlist. Okay, sleep aid playlist. Okay, click. This is what it looks like if I just copy paste it from the browser. This is how long it is. Now what you want is the question mark V for the video link, which is over here. That first part is what you need for the video, but that one is sharing an actual video. You want to share the list. So if you're gonna do this, you kind of want to have question mark remove the part of the video and connect it to question mark list. So it's a whole thing. Like whenever I go collect art from YouTube, I have to go in and change a lot of stuff in the link in order to get the full uncropped art version. There's like 3 steps to every picture that is posted on YouTube for me to get it for the feature. Is there an issue of sorts with the question marks? Well, not the question marks. The question marks just divide things of what kind of link it is. So watch or go to the playlist. If you know, I can also add my own thing to this if I wanted to. That video at time equals like on the time spot that is like 230 seconds. I can add that to the link and it'll send you to that part, right? Question mark is like a space, yeah, but the thing in this case is like I wanted to share a playlist, but it's sharing me the video that was selected. So it's I'd rather just use the share button. But right now, Moonshiro, like I was saying, whenever you have a kind of question mark SI for share interaction equals blah 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 blah. This part after the SI this part here. That is for YouTube link for whoever uses your link to give YouTube the information that's your link, that is connected, that you shared this link and people clicked it. The only problem is that now when you do that, YouTube will automatically give people access, or like let people go into your DMs of your YouTube account, and as such also your Google account. Like, I think I had a friend that showed me, and it was really like, this happened apparently. People were just clicking and they were allowed to DM me and see my Google account. So don't share links. I'm just like, I always remove the share information and interaction link part, because it always makes the link longer, so why would I? So that's why, because it can essentially let people have access to your account in a way that, you know, you get your information out. If you're using an alias, maybe they will be able to see your real name. So let's not do that. I will still put the information in as to how to turn it off, but I would recommend against it just to be sure. The community is very wholesome. The community is very wholesome, but I've had a lot of strange people sometimes that, even though we can delete and hide from the channel, they still can have access to the Discord and everything. So please be careful, okay? I figured Spotify playlist. Spotify, you can make your free account for Spotify. You just get ads, but you can still make the playlist and share it on there. I'm gonna make a Spotify account, just not gonna be subscribed. But I thought there's no such thing as YouTube DM anymore. I'm confused, I'm sorry. Yeah, me too, but apparently it's kind of hidden in the background and it's still a thing. I was surprised as well. I just kind of avoided it from the get-go because I don't use the SI part of the links to save some writing space. Mary says, I also looked up something about Spotify. If you want to add your art as your Spotify to your Spotify playlist, oh, you can do that. You can add your art to your playlist as a custom cover. It will steadily be used for Spotify generative AI tool. Yeah, you have that everywhere, honestly. Yeah. Let me see if I can find the information a little quick here. We'll wrap up after. Oh, I know not to send it because Harrier gave a little warning. Yeah, here you go. Found it. Hope it's still up. Yeah. So this is what you get. If you click someone's link that this has been turned off on, let's go back to art. Oh, actually, let me just save the images. So Munchiro, there are DMs on YouTube. They're just kind of hidden behind these kind of share things. Save. Stream stuff. I'll show you guys here for a bit about information. Okay, I got it. It's a good thing I grabbed these now, because then I can also show them on the Discord. Okay, here we go. So whenever you click someone's link that they have this activated on, you get this pop-up on phone. Or this was just when they announced it, I suppose. You can send and reply to videos without leaving the app. People who open your links can see and message your channel. So I guess it's for your channel or something, if you share links to your channel, which would be your playlist. They can see and message your channel. In order to turn it off, you have to go in your mobile settings. You go into your privacy settings, and you turn off channel visibility at the bottom there. See, channel visibility for shared links, because it'll show your channel name, handle, and profile picture to people who open links you share outside of YouTube. So it's really important that you take care to either use the specific channel, or if you're just kind of like grabbing a link on another account and then kind of posting it as another, you know, like cross-posting through accounts and stuff like that, you know? You gotta be careful. If you guys have questions, of course you can just post it in general chat or something like that. Yeah, Nightshade is a good idea, Mary. If you're gonna post your picture to Spotify's, just like as a cover. If you're gonna post a picture as a cover on Spotify, then nightshade it first. I think you can do that online. Nightshading is essentially you run your picture through a different kind of generative thing, which essentially makes it unusable and also technically sabotages a bit of the coding for anyone that uses your picture. I heard Nightshade and others don't work anymore. They do if they base it off of your picture, but sometimes your pictures can still be used as a base for something else. You're at least protecting it so that they can't use your picture, any parts of your picture. But it's important to know that for generated stuff, even if your picture has Nightshade on it, they can still be read as a whole what it means. So it could technically still be regenerated. They just cannot use your parts. You know? That just means that your DNA is kind of venomous to the rest of the algorithm. But someone could still, it can still read what your picture is, and it could still recreate it with other parts. It's just that your parts in the Frankenstein thing are unusable. And if they get used, they just kind of mess with all the other parts. Like your work, anything derivative of your work is not safe anymore online. Anything that is being posted to Twitter is already being fed into something else. People using Canva are also feeding things everywhere else. So yeah, the only thing you could do is using kind of Nightshade or glaze to an effect. But the problem is, like, in order to really protect yourself, you have to really distort your image. So in that sense, you're not posting the actual image. It's not very nice to look at anymore, you know? It looks like it has some JPEG artifacts on it and stuff like that. At least for the Spotify thing, they're pretty small. They're pretty small. That are not posting things online anymore. Yeah, I mean, that's the safest thing, but when you try to make a living off of commissions, you kind of have to, in a sense. So yeah, it's tricky. It's really not very safe. The only thing is that you can do is just kind of not post full-scale images online. Really heavily reduce them when you post, not post the full scale, because everything, even generative upscaling, will not really be able to do it properly. And anything that does any kind of upscaling to your image will definitely be flagged as AI if they have protection for it. So yeah, stay safe, everybody. Be careful with what you post and stuff like that. It's important to stay informed. I know this became a bit of a lecture, but I think this is important. So yeah, that's why I am not writing YouTube playlists into the challenge. My late, I haven't missed much. Yeah, you're late. Extra homework for you. Rewatch the stream for information, basically. Rewatch the beginning and the end of the stream. I expect a full report by next time, so that I will quiz you next time, so that I know what that you have watched it. Hello, editor. I'm also kidding. Don't worry about that. It is good to check the beginning and the end of the stream, though. You'll find out about the art challenge and the why I am not and why I don't think we should post YouTube. I do my homework. I like to know what's going on, and because I have been burnt, so to say, with certain things, or just kind of going and assuming, I like to know more, and it does cause a little bit of anxiety when other people might be very lax about it, and you just kind of ask, well, what about this, what about that, and people don't really know. I'm sure you guys have been in a similar situation where you ask something, and apparently the people that give the impression that they know stuff, they start going on like shrug, or how could I know? It's terrible. I don't want to encourage one thing or another that might put my plumies in any kind of danger, or just kind of, you know, making ease of or making light of any of your efforts. But these things happen a lot, and the platforms that were once safe, whenever you get that email that goes like, oh, we have updated user license and user agreement and stuff like that, that's really important, actually. Because imagine like PayPal or something says that we've updated user agreements, and you kind of go like, oh yeah, well, shrug, whatever, like I would normally. And then in the user agreements it says every month if you have money on PayPal, 5% of that will go to PayPal. That's what we updated, and as long as you're on the site, you're agreeing to this. I'm just like, why am I missing 25% of what I had 2 months ago, you know, or 3 months ago? I don't know. It happens. So yeah, if it's something that you use frequently or whichever, maybe look into what the changes have been. YouTube, for instance, just not to go on too long of a tangent, but YouTube went out to all creators saying that they updated their agreements, like their terms. So I went in and checked, and apparently if you use tags that are not related to your video, which a lot of people do, you know, you're doing like a video about something, and they start using tags of unrelated things just because it might help them get there, like it might show up on other people's searches and stuff. Well, apparently if you do that and you get caught, you're not only is your video okay to be deleted, but you might get a flag. 3 flags and your channel is banned. It was right there, quite cleanly written and everything. Not those tags, but not the hashtags, but in the actual video upload tags. You put a separate tag somewhere else, yeah. But technically, yeah, you know, you can't put Witch Atelier in Fortnite if it's unrelated, or vice versa. They're probably using that. The problem is that that's probably shown up from the fact that there's a lot of generative videos that are just kind of on constant live streaming, and they're just using tags all over the place, or have some kind of algorithm that change the tags around so that they kind of constantly show up on people's feeds and stuff, right? Maybe even use like bots for activity and stuff like that. Who knows? There's a lot of fishy stuff going, but because there are no rules in place, they can't be nothing can be done about it. But the problem with putting a rule like this in place to take care of those extreme cases is that the normal and the regular cases also have to answer to that. It's such a huge platform, and it's not much you can do about it. And Instagram is also definitely a good one too. So yeah, it's good to stay informed. I just know that it's not particularly interesting to read any kind of terms and stuff like that. But yeah, it's important if you're a creator, if you're putting pictures anywhere, if you are streaming and you get an email that says like the terms have changed or something like that, or even the terms to begin with, it's good to read, because otherwise you maybe have put a lot of time into it, it's going well, and then your channel is locked. And you're like, what happened? I didn't do anything. But actually you did a lot of things. You see these stories a lot about people getting like banned over seemingly nothing. And they make it seem like it was the error on the site, and it was because of nothing. Sometimes it's a little bit extreme, whether or not they actually didn't deserve to get completely banned, but because of the size of their content or something, they get like the ban hammer struck much harsher. But a lot of it can very much be traced back to these kind of sudden changes in terms from one month to the other, and a lot of people get judged or made examples out of, you know? You know who also get made examples out of? The sugar plumies. Because they are great examples for everybody, role models, straight up role models to everybody. I've been going on way too long. So, sugar plumies are the sponsor plumies of the channel. They pay a little bit extra. It's a higher tier of membership, and yeah, they really help out a lot. They pay a little bit more on the membership, and basically all they get is my sorry hoot just thanking them a little bit extra. Not really. You get your name on a plaque like this, and you get a gold name on Discord, and you really get my undying thankfulness for wanting to support me and helping me do this. I get a lot of help from everybody. All the merch that we sold, all the you know, all the commissions that I'm working on, everything is really helping out a lot. It helped me pay the mansion bills, the maintenance bills, all the things, and it really allows me to be here to do this, to put time into preparing something like a fun art challenge like I just revealed here, and continue showing up for you guys. So yeah, with that said, I might want to like shuffle the names around a little bit. But yeah, it's a classic at this point, isn't it? I'm probably just gonna miss someone's name if I change it. So yeah. Why should we do this? Joyous. You know who reads You know who reads the terms? The end user. You know who reads a terms document? Joyous reads a terms document and never does anything wrong. Thank you very much, Joyous. Miri Mage reads the terms document and never does anything wrong. Thank you very much, Miri Mage. Natsu reads the terms document and never does anything wrong. Thank you very much, Natsu. CL Silverfang reads the terms document and never does anything wrong. Thank you very much, CL Silverfang. Milova reads the terms document, never does anything wrong. Thank you so much, Milova. Burbkai reads the terms document, never does anything wrong. Thank you very much, Burbkai. Micah never reads a terms document and does a lot of Sorry. Micah reads a terms document and never does anything wrong. Thank you very much, Micah. Neko reads the terms document and never does anything wrong. Thank you so much, Neko. Estefi Sorry. Estefi reads the terms document and never does anything wrong. Thank you very much, Estefi. Lapis Dragon reads the terms document and never does anything wrong. Thank you very much, Lapis Dragon. Nyajamed wrote the terms document and it's all wrong. Okay, that's enough. Nyajime reads the terms document and never does anything wrong. Thank you very much, Nyajime. Dragoon Freya reads the terms document and never does anything wrong. Thank you very much, Dragoon Freya. There you go. Just burns them. Yeah, Lapis just burns them. Yeah, sorry, Micah. That was the That was the stray this time. I'm kidding. Thank you very much. Hello, Vivi. Yeah, with that said, thank you very much, everybody. I will be off, and I'll see you guys when it's the next stream. It's for members this week. I'm still having a chill week. I'm still having a resting week. You guys see that I am in good spirits, so no worries. I'm doing well. And I'm just gonna have another chill week. If anything else happens, it'll be a guerrilla stream. But the next stream is on Friday for members. We're gonna play Mecha Chameleon with members, and no worries if you miss it. You can probably play it again later. I just want to try it out. I haven't played it. So yeah, Mecha Chameleon. So yeah, thank you very much, everybody. Information, new Sugar Plumey. Yeah, Freya is Sugar Plumey. Let's see. You have a Plumey community Discord?
We have a Plumey community Discord. Use the invite link that got posted in chat to join.
That's right. There's a new art challenge.
If you'd like to join our Plumey playlist art challenge, check out the instructions in chat or in the video description.
There is new merch.
Bill has new physical merch. Check out the link in chat.
And yeah, take care, everybody. We say bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. 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 I am perpetually winking. And stay lovely, everybody. I'll see you again. Members, for members on Friday. Anything else, and it'll be posted on short notice. But the week after, it'll be resuming more like normal on hand cams and stuff like that, yeah? So take care for now. Take care. Bye. You're all lovely. And doei. Fine week, I suppose. Have a nice week. Yeah. Leave it there. Bye for now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I'm gonna fly away.